Welcome aboard, mateys! Our first show back on the boat. Oh my gosh, gems on a boat, darlings. And we will be sailing soon. We've got to get the water maker, not the water maker, the water tank fixed. So Bubby's got to get all into that. Um, we've got a great show. I spent the other day on the phone with some folks from JTV, and they are just the nicest people. Honestly, just the kindest, nicest people. And it's so wonderful to work with them and be a part of their team. It's really been my pleasure. And I hope you've enjoyed all the beautiful things. This show, okay, I do get paid. I have to say that every time. If you go through the link, jtv.com/Antonella, you'll see everything in this show. And then if you don't like what's in the show, or you want to search other things, you can do that. But because you went through the link, jtv.com/Antonella, I get credit, and I'm so happy about that. So thank you for doing that. So let's just get started, because this show, I got to tell you, nobody does chrome diopside like JTV. We're going to get started right away, but I just want to tell you that because we're going to do a string of chrome diopside. Sometimes chrome diopside can end up looking muddy, murky, just not that appealing. But the stones that you're going to see today are just so vibrant, juicy. They are just spectacular, and I'm going to share them with you now. Chrome diopside's only mined in one place, and I believe it's only once a year that they can do it. So let's go. We're going to start with this bracelet. Oh, come to mama. That is CTB 280. Let me pull one out of my tray for you to look at that I can just kind of string across for you. It is, oh my word. Do you see what I mean? Just luscious, juicy, gemmy, clean, crisp. Those are all pairs. It's a full tennis bracelet, and it's actually almost 14.5 karat of pear-shaped chrome diopside. And the tennis bracelet is done in sterling silver. Look at that green coming through on the back. Have mercy. I mean, that is just intoxicating. 5 payments of $43.99. That's a total price of $215. Okay, I know, but here's the thing is, you can get something less expensive and cheaper, but it will be, and you're not going to wear it, and you're not going to enjoy it, because the greens are not as vibrant and jazzy as what we're getting with JTV. So keep that in mind. Plus, this is 43% off of the JTV price. It's just back in since September. It's top rated, and this is available in 2 lengths, an 8-inch and a 7.25-inch. And it has all the bells and whistles like you would expect. So you've got the hidden box clasp, the double figure 8 safety catch. The other one is tucked down here. Let me pull it out. Yeah, tucked just behind the point of the pair. And there they are. So 2 of those, and then a luxurious amount of sterling silver that those are sitting in. I mean, really, JTV? That is amazing. Let's get a measurement on her too. Let me go from side to side. She's about 1/4 inch. And just a piece that is one that you put on and you leave. I see that 1/4 inch. You leave this on because it's going to go with everything. It's going to go with your gold jewelry. It's going to go with your sterling silver. It's going to go with every color in your wardrobe, because it's such a neutral. Let me kind of put this down just a little bit. So it kind of works for everything. It's just a piece, you know what, that is very unique. It's not something that you see coming and going. A chrome diopside tennis bracelet in pear shape, in pear cuts. CTB 280, 5 payments of $43.99, 7.25-inch and an 8-inch available, and that is top rated. So the viewers absolutely love it. Did you notice the ring on my finger? We've got lots of beauties. They almost look like heart shapes. Look at that chrome, you guys. Oh my word. That is JSP080, and it is green chrome diopside and white zircon, and that's what you're seeing, just doing laps around those stones, and just comes up and teases into the stones as well. This is at a sale price. It's 5 payments of $18.89. It's actually 30% off of the JTV price. So that is super groovy. From side to side, you're at 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down, you're a little bit past 1/2 an inch. Let me show that to you up close. Look at those stones. Do you see what I mean? I mean, those are all browns. They're prong set. They're beautifully faceted. And they just have this amazing kind of scintillation that you see on the ring. And it's very eye-catching. And even though this is rounds and this is pairs, look at how pretty these go together. 30% off on that, and that is JSP080. So let me show you the other ring on my hand. I want to kind of shop some rings with you. Rings are my favorite. I think rings and bracelets, it's really a toss-up. I'm going to put this ring on too. So let's do this ring. Look at how pretty that is. That is an emerald cut, chrome diopside in the center. And then just spraying out of that are rounds and sterling silver. And I mean, you know, if you're an emerald baby, emeralds are so expensive. And then you have to be so careful with them. So I think chrome diopside, even savorite garnets, are a great kind of shift from an emerald. But this is JSP090, and it is 2.22 carats total weight, done in sterling silver at a sale price, 5 payments of $16.37, and this is 30% off. Let's get a measurement on her. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm gonna do a little video on Wednesday about a way that you can get kind of free jewelry here with JTV. Become an ambassador, put some money in your pocket, get some brilliant cash rewards. It's going to be amazing. And by the way, if you're new to JTV, you get $40 brilliant cash put right into your account to shop. So keep your mind on that too if you're new to this, new to JTV. From side to side, 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down you are at almost 3/4 of an inch. And she doesn't stand up that high off the finger, so not super intrusive, but you look at that slice right there of that glowing green from the chrome diopside with the emerald cut. So as I always tell you, you know, different cuts will make a stone show differently. So a round brilliant is going to be all sparkle crazy. A cabochon, I call her more of a shy stone, where you just have to get to know her and delve deep into her to see all of the beauty. Emerald cuts are going to display differently too, and you can see that on this ring. But that's just stunning, and what a great everyday ring if you want. JSP090, 5 payments of $16.37. Yes, yes, and yes. A little more chrome diopside. I don't know if you saw the elephant in the room. Whoosh. I know. Okay, let me get her out for you so you can see her really, really good. This is 34.26 carats of chrome, round chrome diopside in twins on this necklace. Look, stop. And look at the way that they did it. So when it bends, right? Here's the thing, is when it lays on the neck, right, on something that's flat, it's going to do that. But if there's a curve, it's going to do that. It turns into like a Cleopatra necklace. So flat, it's going to lay flat, and then when it hits a curve, it's going to open up. Those twins are just going to reveal themselves. And it's all done in sterling silver. She's, I mean, breathtaking. AKH021, 5 payments of $99.99. It is expensive, but I like to call it a once-in-a-lifetime piece. I like to call it something that it's like, oh, you know, you turned 50, you turned 60, you turned 25, you got the new job, you're retiring, the grandchild came, and you want to mark it. I do that with a lot of my life events. I'll mark it with a piece of jewelry, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So that's the way I like to do it. But look at it, and it's tennis, so it goes all the way around. It is a lobster claw clasp in the back, and it's double rose. It's 20 inches in length. It's top rated. The viewers love it. But it has 314 3mm stones in it. 314 chrome diopside stones. What a princess piece. 44% off of the JTV price. And over 1,100 of these have been picked up, and it's top rated, so people love it. 5 payments of $99.99, but it's a showpiece. It really is. Would I wear it every day? You bet your bottom I would. You know I would, though. It's just me. Would I wear it to sleep in? Yep. I'm gonna get my money's worth. It's a beautiful piece. Does come together with lobster claw clasp. There's the back of it, and then as far as the thickness goes, or the width goes, it's about 1/4 of an inch. So it's about 1/4 of an inch. But I just love the way that it was made, because otherwise, if they would have not allowed, this is banging. If they would not, hold on, let me fix my setup. First show back on the boat, so I'm a little out of sorts. There we go. I don't want you to have to hear that banging and whatnot. If they were to have fused those twins together, then when it would be time for it to bend, it would still work, but my gosh, the way that this works. So there is a right side and a wrong side, and I don't mean front to back, I mean from side to side. So you, obviously when you get it, kind of do that to it and be like, oh, okay, that's the inside. Because inevitably, if you end up putting it on this way and it curves, that's not going to work quite. I don't know. You could try it. But I'm just saying that's how I did it. That's AKH021, 5 payments of $99.99. It really is a spectacular, spectacular piece. So, what do we want? We want this one. Yes. Hold on, sister. So you know how we did the emerald cut with the chrome diopside. I want to show you one where we have more of almost a chubby Marquise. I'll call it that. It has a pretty little belly to it, and then it's surrounded by round chrome diopside. So just to do a side-by-side comparison, because I do that. I like to see things side by side. This is the one that we did that has the emerald cut chrome diopside. Now this one is the kind of wider Marquise. So this has more of a square feel to it, whereas this has more of an oval or roundish feel to it. So this one is JSP005, and it's chrome diopside and white zircon all over sterling silver. 5 payments of $25.79. Now, again, I'm going to say you can get chrome diopside much cheaper, and it shows. You won't wear it. You'll be like, I don't even know why I bought that ring. It's it's just not that pretty. It just doesn't have, if you're going to spend your money, spend it right. Don't make it, cash in the trash. Make it something that makes your heart pound, that takes your breath away, and you spend a couple extra dollars and you get the gemstones. It's called JTV. They know gemstones. And I tell you, you'll have a ring or a bracelet or a necklace or earrings that you will adore and pass down for a lifetime. 5 payments of $25.79, JSP005. Love it. Love. Okay, I'm going to go to earrings and then a necklace that matches the earrings. Then we're going to take a little break from chrome diopside. We're going to run into Italy with some sterling silver that is really amazing. So these earrings, they're lever backs. They're chrome diopside with white zircon. We'll take one off so we can look at it closer. And it's over 2.5 carats of chrome diopside, and it's teardrop shaped, so it kind of goes with that ring. Very lovely. 5 payments of $20.57 at a sale price, and these are 30% off of the JTV price. Now, I've been going on and on and on about chrome diopside and the beautiful green rich color, but I haven't said much about the white zircon. I will tell you, I've been in the industry for a long, 20 some years, and white zircon is the closest to diamonds in their sparkle, their fire. So, and they're not inexpensive. they cost some money. So when you are getting this quality of chrome diopside and you're getting white zircon, wow, this is on 5 payments of $20.57, and up and down you're at 1¼ inch from side to side at the belly. We're at about a little over ½ an inch, but you've got white zircon coming up the shield of the lever back, and then you're coming down and you're spilling into almost this, if I took away the chrome, which you would see is an elongated diamond point of the white zircon, and then you just blast into those beautiful ovals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that are swagging down that, and this is how they look. And I do have the matching necklace, so let's do the necklace real quick too, because it matches the earrings so well, and I love to see that. I mean, it's not like so matchy, but it has enough of kind of a sameness, a common denominator. Take a look at that. This is the necklace I'm wearing, JSP 145, and this is chrome diopside, sterling silver. It's over 2.5 carats. It's at a sale price, and it's 5 payments of $23.51. It's also 30% off of the JTV price. So see what I mean? It's not completely matchy because the pendant, the necklace, isn't showcasing any of the white zircon, but you still have that harmony of shape in that teardrop, in that pear motif, with a little bit of curving. Those are beautiful full ovals that you're seeing there, and I want to get a measurement. The necklace is 18 inches with a 2-inch extender, so it'll go all the way to 20 inches. But the pendant itself, let me go where I can see the numbers right. The pendant itself is about 1.5 inches, and then from side to side about 3/4 of an inch. I do have a couple more chrome diopside pieces in the show, but I'm just going to take a break from them for a minute, because you know I'll get all the clamped, they'll start coughing and choking and whatnot. So when you look at this, just remember how just juicy those are. Reminds me of like a spring day after someone just cut the grass, and you have that beautiful waft of spring in the air. That's what these feel like. In other words, they're not dull. They're very vibrant and alive and jazzy, and that's hard to find with chrome diopside. It really is. JSP 145, 5 payments of $23.51. Let's go to Italy. This next piece took my breath away, because I've seen tuba goss done in a necklace, never seen it done in a bracelet, and that's what we're going to do right now. This is top rated. There's no elastic in this. Look at this. This is just the way the Italians have engineered it. It's made in Italy, of course, top rated, and it is 5 payments of $28.39, and you just kind of slip it on and off. It is so comfortable when it's on your wrist. It looks like a bangle, right? But when you move, see this? It moves like even better than a link bracelet. It just has so much mobility. But then when you have it on, it looks exactly like a bangle, and I love my bangles. This is AG1106, 5 payments of $28.39. Don't get me started on the Italians, because yes, it's not just because I'm 100% Italian. I have family over there, but it's because I was able to go to the Vicenza shows, and I think twice or 3 times I've been to the shows. And if you don't know what those are, the whole world of jewelry comes together. Every country comes and presents and shows off their best of the best. So their most beautiful gemstones, their craftsmanship, their technology, their all of the things that, you know, everyone is competing for, and the Italians win time and time again. Even the World Gold Council had claimed the Italians to be #1 in the world. So you know what? If you're going to spend your money, why buy it from #2 in the world, #3 in the world, I'm not even ranked in the world? get it from #1 in the world, and they're known for their innovation, their craftsmanship, their technology, their workmanship. And this is a tube of goss. It's about 1/4 of an inch. There's a little bit of curving here. It's flat on the inside. It is so flexible. You can turn it inside out. And why is that a big whoop, Antonella? Because the more flexible a piece of jewelry is, the more longevity and life that it will have. In other words, you're not going to have like 2 grating joints coming together. I remember I bought a bracelet, oh my gosh, a long time ago. I must have been like 18 or something. And when I bought it, it weighed 22 grams of gold. 5 years later, it weighed, I think I lost like 4 grams. So it went down to 18 grams. That's because literally the gold was rubbing off. And that happens if it's not a piece that is engineered well, made well, constructed well, and meant to last a lifetime. So here are the Italians bringing it to you. AG1106, 5 payments of $28.39. So let me bring this next necklace up because it's really amazing. Let me take some of this off. I'm going to kind of spring into, excuse me a minute while I go to my trusty mirror. This next necklace, you know, I'm gonna tell you it's a twisted curve link. And if you're going, okay, why is she making such a big deal about that? I've seen curve links. I don't know, maybe you can help me with this when we see it up close. I don't know what they did to the links, but this has so much luminosity that comes off of it as you're wearing it. And I'm going to show you this in just 1 minute. It's very glowy, but bright. Hold on. Oh. Okay, look at this. Look at this. It is just, do you see what I mean? And I'll tell you, it's not diamond cut. This one threw me for a loop, and it feels so silky. Let me show it to you up close. And you'll see, it's not diamond cut, but these platforms, these tabletops of silver have been so high polished and have almost like not an edge to them because the necklace is very, very smooth and very, very, very luxe. When you feel it, it's like silk in your hand. It's like liquid silver. But the way that it's been put together, they didn't just take a curve link and put it together. They kind of formed it a little bit so it has this tabletop on it. Do you see what I mean? Can you see that? That's what gives it this life, this luminosity, this magic. This is AG1018. It is 20 inches long and it's $29. 5 payments of $29.59, and it's a 20 inch, and it comes together with a lobster claw clasp. Can we talk about that real quick, this lobster claw clasp? It's the same width and size as the links. Let me show you. And see the lobster? It is the same width as the links themselves. They're about 1/4 of an inch. And the reason why that is, I'm trying to see this one. The reason why that's important, it's attention to detail. You know that you're getting a piece that was well thought out, because it would have been easier, cheaper to put on a smaller lobster claw clasp that didn't match the width of the necklace. But do you see the harmony between the links, the lobster? So it's almost like this seamless transition from one to the other. But this just lays, look at how pretty this lays. It just, my gosh. And then it brings up the light, but without being too flashy. If you had, you know, if you had a diamond cut. So, and very slinky. Look at her. And heavy too. Oh, look at the sway on her. This is AG1018. 5 payments of $29.59. That's a stunner. I'm going to, let me see here, get my pages right. I'm all discombobulated on the boat now. I have a set for you, and this is pretty cool. Let's get a drink. Time out. Okay. this is a bracelet and earring set. And the way that they put this together, let me get this one out of the bag. I should have done that beforehand. What's so interesting about the bracelet is, again, just like the tubular bracelet that we just did, it has the same properties. So when you're wearing it, right, it doesn't bend, it doesn't go anywhere. But to open it and put it on, so you open the figure 8 safety catch, pull this, and then look. Now once you put this together, that doesn't happen. And what I like about this is that it tells me that this has been engineered and made very, very well to be able to do that. So it's not just the bangle that you get, also get the matching earrings. This is AG1024. It's a set. And for both pieces, the earrings, the hoop earrings, and this very, very interesting bangle, it's 3 payments of $33.29. It's 26% off of the JTV price. These are double diamond cut. So, you know, people love diamond cutting. Why not double it? Right? It's like getting something that you love twice. So I'm going to slip into these, and you'll see the double diamond cutting that goes all the way to the back, which is something else that is doesn't usually happen with pieces. Look at how bright those are. Oh my gosh. And then you throw in the double diamond cut bangle. Let's take a look at that a little bit. It is slightly domed. It's solid, and yet it has wonderful movement. They come dangerously close with the double diamond cutting to the closure. And when I say that, that's because that is very hard to do when you want to get close to a hinge, or you want to get close to a finding, the double diamond cutting, because you can destroy the whole piece, you know, one false move. So there she is again, and she'll do this for you. And then once you put her on, snap her closed, she stays like a bangle. She does not move in any direction. So you have the earrings and the bangle. You have both. Why are these so cool and interesting? Is they're fresh. You have the double diamond cutting. What a way to just start your spring and your summer with something bright and white and cheerful in the silver. This is AG1024, and again, you get both. You'll get the earrings and the bangle for 3 payments of $33.29. And let me grab my ruler real quick just to show you. The earrings are 3/4 of an inch, and then to match the bangle, about 1/4 of an inch. And again, the bangle's coming in at just over 1/4 of an inch, and both of them are curved, slightly curved, so you get this double diamond cutting flashing at you from every area. And I do like it with the necklace that we did. Okay, so let me just kind of bring back a little bit of chrome. We're gonna do, what do we have here? Oh, sorry about that. About 4 pieces of chrome. And then, because I love the color of this and the motif. Here it is. This is JSP125. It's a necklace, 18 inches with a 2-inch extender, so 20 inches. 5 payments of $29.39. And it's green chrome diopside with white zircon, done in sterling silver. Look at that cross. So the chrome diopside just pulsates out of the platter of stones. And then you have this gorgeous almost twinkling of the white zircon below it. And you have Marquise, you have a large round. And let's get a ruler in there, but it's almost like it's breathing. It's almost like it's alive. 1.5 inches on the pendant, and then 3/4 of an inch from side to side. Let's turn her around, see the back too. Beautifully open, get to those stones and clean them well. Nice large bail on it, and then a twisted Singapore. And I mean, if you I collect crosses. I collect crosses and rosaries and sewing machines. We'll talk about that another time. But here's what it looks like on. So it does, it really has that pulsating kind of life that comes off of it with those stones. JSP 125, 5 payments of $29.39. Okay, let me show you a ring that, because if some of the rings that we were doing, you were like, Antoinette, you know, I don't know about that. I don't know if, oh, wait a minute. Where is that? Where is that ring? Where did I put you, honey bunny? Let's see. Oh, I think she's here. No? Where are you? Talk amongst yourselves. Let me find her. She's on my other hand. Whoa. All right, let's take her off. This one off. I'm gonna move this one over. It's a different feel and look from the rings that we just did. So it's kind of like a spray ring, but it's not. The stones are too large to be called a spray ring. But you see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones. And that is JSP 001 chrome diopside with white zircon, done in sterling silver. 5 payments of $13.57. It's a total of like $67.89 sale price, and 30% off of the JTV price. 3/4 of an inch from side to side. Up and down on that is 3/4 of an inch on the rush from wrist to fingertip. And I want you to see those stones again, alive, vibrant, and I love that they spark it out with the white zircon. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, just, you know, that is, I would call this one a muted down cocktail ring or a vamped up spray ring because the stones are so large. JSP 001, 5 payments of $13.57. Okay, now, this is probably one of my favorite rings in the show. And wait till you see this. Kind of saving it best for last. Oh, how did they do that? I don't know. Okay, here. Let me show it to you off my finger. This is JSP 010. Notice, okay, you've got your pairs, right? And they're kissing across the aisle. But in between these bright green, round, smaller chrome diopside that kind of fill in the blanks. Can you see them? And they are electric. They look plugged in, and it's because it's a smaller chrome diopside, so they can choose the most perfect of the stone, and then they cut it in a round brilliant, so it's going to be very flashy, and it just kind of takes on a life of its own. I love, love, love this ring. And it's all done sterling silver. White zircon just scallops around like a ballerina dress all the way around the entire piece. It's an east-west piece, which is hard to come by. So many of the rings are north-south. So when you see an east-west piece, it really is something that catches your eye. And you go, you know, I don't see that coming and going. And what are those stones? 5 payments of $18.05, 30% off of the JTV price. Probably my pick of the show is this ring. From side to side, 3/4 of an inch. Up and down, you're at 1/2 an inch. She's shy on the finger. She's just reaching that 1/4 of an inch mark. JSP 010, 30% off. And just look at that from far away. You can see that it just has such a presence. It has this uniqueness to it and personality. And I don't know, it kind of took my breath away when I opened the package and I was like, oh, ooh, JSP 010. Okay, let's look at these earrings. We only had one pair of the chrome diopside earrings so far, and I think this is the only other pair. So I'm gonna put it on. It's post and butterfly catch, but it's like a petite dangle, so it's not over the top, but yet it has that dangle to it. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It's item number JSP 120. And it's on 5 payments of, look at her. Look at that. 5 payments of $22.39. Let me pull one out for you to just kind of see closer up. And this one is, let me see. Yeah. Okay. This is what we're talking about. So you have this kind of tornado of sterling silver. And then the center in the calming is a beautiful round green chrome diopside. Then you drop down with chain, 1, 2, 3. And then you have an oval chrome and then white zircon around it. Post and butterfly catch. And on the drop, you are at almost 1 inch from side to side, quarter of an inch. And they're just, you know, they're not a stud, they're not a dangle. They're like a petite dangle. And I think, you know what, you better write this on your calendar because I never say this. Sometimes less is more. I never say that. I always say, who is it? Coco Chanel says, I forget who it was. What was it? You look in the mirror right before you go out and you take one piece of jewelry off. And I say the opposite. You look in the mirror before you go out and you put one more piece on. Because you're just not dressed yet. But look at how those are just so lovely. Very sweet, very elegant. I thought they were beautiful the way that they were put together. 5 payments of $22.39, JSP 120. So let's go back to Italy because I want to show you a paper clip that they have in the show. This is, it's heavier. It's actually 15, what do I have here? Over 15 and a half grams. And that is, you know how I always say a bracelet, when it's 1 gram per inch, it's considered substantial. On a necklace, 0.5 gram per inch is considered substantial. This is almost 1 gram per inch. So it's almost, this is being as substantial as what a bracelet. It's actually double the, I'll take this one off, but I do want you to compare. This was the curve link. This is the paper clip that we're doing from Italy. Both of them amazing. As a matter of fact, I kind of like them both stacked together too, but I will, hang on. I really got my stuff mixed up here. I want you to see this. I'll show it to you all on its own too, but I love the weight of it. Sometimes paper clips, and I love paper clip necklaces, but sometimes they've come to be a little too lightweight. And so when JTV put this one together, I was like, wow, you know, they got it from Italy. Very, very just sumptuous, very, very voluptuous for a paper clip. And it is, look at that. Look how thick the links are. And again, this one is over 15 and a half grams. Ooh, for a necklace that is, I'm going to say 18 inches. So it's well over 1 gram, 0.5 gram per inch to call it substantial. Actually, excuse me, it's 20 inches. Excuse me, it's a 20-inch necklace. From side to side, 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch, and beefy. Beefy links, yet open and airy. There's where it comes together with the lobster claw clasp. AG1151, all done in sterling silver, and you actually have Cuban links, and then you have the paper clips. Cuban, and then paper clips. Just a very unique way of putting a spin on a paper clip. Now, let me go ahead and take the other one off, because you had a chance to see them doubled, have a chance to kind of see them side by side, to see which one you would like better. And now you can see the Cuban and the paper clip all on its own. The Italians, they are just the best at it. I don't know, I like Israel too, and the Turks. Turkey does a great job too. But look at that. I mean, who puts a Cuban and a paper clip together? Design. And look at how smart that was. So over 15 and a half grams. It's heavy. It's substantial. It's 20 inches. AG1151. Okay. We just have a couple more pieces to go, but what a show. Are you happy? Are you having fun? I know I am. Okay, the next one, I'm going to take you back to chrome a little bit and take my favorite ring off. And this is because I know not everyone is like me where they want this like big, bold, crazy, you know, pieces of jewelry. That's me. I say go bold or go home. This is something a little bit more demure. Actually, the next two rings are. And what I'll do is I'll show them to you side by side. So we're gonna do this one first, but this one's coming up. And I really love that one too. Not typically my style. My style is always big and bold, but I fell in love with that. That one's coming up in just a moment, but let's focus on the ring that I just put on. It is JSP035. It's done with chrome diopside, white zircon, and it's about 3/4 carat on all the stones. 5 payments of $13.59. So that's a total of $67.99. That's a great way if you've never tried chrome diopside, this ring or this ring that's coming up next. And you're like, I never tried chrome diopside. You know, what's it all about? What is she going all cuckoo crazy for? This is an affordable way to try it. And then, you know, if you love it, then you jump into, you know, this baby that we had at the beginning of the show, right? But if you already know you love it, this show is so gonna make you crazy. JSP035, 5 payments of $13.59, and side to side 3/4 of an inch, up and down 3/4 of an inch. You've got that elongated chrome diopside, and then just streaming off of it, almost like a pyramid, you have the white zircon. Let's do the other ring too, because this ring, I put it on and I was like, wow. And I figured out why. Because of the quality of the stones. You know, they'll always tell you, buy a better quality diamond as opposed to a bigger one. So in other words, if you have the choice of a 1 carat diamond ring that is in quality, or a 1/2 carat diamond ring that is cuckoo crazy and high quality, you get more sparkle, more life, more enjoyment out of the one that's 1/2 carat. So when I saw this ring, I'm like, why do I love this? Because of the quality of the stones. Feast. JSP065, chrome diopside, sterling silver, 5 payments of $17.99. And I didn't even show you one of the best parts. And that is, look at, it's like a tower of silver that they have these like skyscraper prongs that come up with a little bit of ornate workmanship on it. Even the band itself has this very swan's neck feel and look to it. And then it brings, it truly looks like an heirloom piece. It looks like something that, let's do a little measuring first. Looks like something that is part of the family. 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down about 1/2 inch. And look at the stones. Let's just drink those in. Look at those stones. See how alive they are? See how they just have all of that like passion within them? So that is JSP065, 5 payments of $17.99. Our last item in the show. It's coming to you from Keith Jack, sterling silver. And this is how it comes to you. Wonderful presentation. This is KJ027, and it is sterling silver, 1/2 Creole bridge earrings. Bring this up. You're going to get some very lovely thank yous, cards, and a little something about these. This is at a clearance price, and these are 65% off of the JTV price. 5 payments of $8.61. Let's get into one of these, see what these are all about. So it's a post and butterfly catch, and then you have all of this kind of movement and twirl of the silver. I'm going to put one of these on for you. KJ027. If you're a fan of the line, Keith Jack, you need to get on this because it's 5 payments of $8.61. And if you always wanted to try a piece from the line, this, again, because it's a clearance price, is the way to go. So that just has so much interest, so much detail to it. And it comes beautifully boxed. and with the romance cards. KJ027, 5 payments of $8.61. That's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Love you.